G'day, Aussie Bonsai Bloke here, here you go. Today, well, for starters, I still got the same clothes on, same sunnies. So you can take your pick. Either I'm a dirty bastard and I haven't had a shower or changed my clothes for 3 days, or I've done 3 videos in 1 day. We'll let you choose. Anyway, cheers for watching. Got another video here. I don't know when I last worked on this one, but I did a video, I know that, and I put it on YouTube. I could have a look, but I'm too lazy. But I reckon, I ain't joking, it was only 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I'll just give you a spin and show you the growth on it now. These have elongated 2, 4, 6, 12 to 14 internodes, which is probably too long. You're meant to do 8 to 6 and then cut it back again. But anyway, I'll give you a quick spin, show you how much it's grown, and we'll give this one a trim as well. Cheers. Okay, there we go. So that's the spin. Let's get into trimming it. I'll just have a look at the picture here. Yeah, we'll go in a bit closer. There's good. That's beautiful, mate. Right, so let's get in here. So we're choosing 2 from any location, not 3. And that's, well, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all there is. And cutting it back, cutting it back to about 2 nodes, or about that long. If you've got a really long internode length, you cut it back to 1. If you've got really short ones, and that's 3 internode lengths, cut it back to 2. So pretty much you're cutting it back to that sort of length, no matter what. Unless it's a weak branch at the bottom and you want to let it grow, then you let it grow. Same thing at the top if it's a really strong one, and that's the internode length for 2. Cut it really short, you know, really slow it down at the top to try and get the bottom to catch up. But yeah, pretty much just cutting them back pretty hard. Try and keep 2 from any location. Obviously, it's pretty hard to see in here as well, you know, like this time of year with all these leaves on it, it's very hard to see in here. So if you do happen to leave 3, or hell, it's even possible sometimes to leave 4 from one location because you just didn't see it because there's too much stuff covering it, you couldn't see what's going on. You know, it's not the end of the world. You can pretty much, you know, guarantee that in winter, as long as you've been pretty diligent in summer of cutting it back, it won't have bulged too much in that one area. And you'll be able to then really go back and fine tune it, wire it, select the branches that you really want to keep, get rid of the ones that you don't. The most important thing of all is to make sure you do these spring and summer prunes, because these spring and summer prunes really, you know, increase the amount, 1, of twigs and stuff that you can use to make your bonsai, and 2, just make it look like a really nice full deciduous tree. Whereas if you didn't do this, another thing it does too, sorry for my rambling, but another thing it does too by cutting all these back is it allows some of your weaker ones to catch up to the stronger ones. So if I've got a weaker branch in here that hasn't really grown, I probably won't see it, and I'll probably only be pruning the strong ones that did grow, and that'll give the chance for a weaker one on the inside or underneath, or just on a weak branch altogether, Gotta give that a chance to grow and catch up. So it certainly helps even out the foliage, even out all the pads, even out all the branching, and it's just altogether a really good thing. If you did nothing all summer apart from just do this pruning, that's all you need to do, and you could come back in winter and really pick the branches and stuff that you need. You know, like people do I think they call it the hedge pruning method, where in summer all they do is they just come through and go chop, 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 and just keep chopping away, chop it all off, and then that lets the weaker branches catch up, more shoots come out, you have more branch selection, and altogether it just helps your tree. This is slightly different in the way that I'm cutting every single one back to one or two nodes. Slightly different, but it ends up with the same principle at the end. It's dividing all the energy evenly over the tree, just to, you know, get an even sort of look to all your foliage, rather than have big bare areas in your tree. So just keep going around, keep cutting. No rocket science to this, none at all. Just cut short, let it grow, cut short, let it grow. Something like these plums have that much strength. You can do this up to 4 times in 1 year, and really, you can really develop your ramification pretty quickly. So that's it. Okay, so there's one long one here. Get rid of that. Dead thing there. But you know, that's pretty much it. I probably should have let that one, actually. There's one I should have let grow longer to strengthen that one up. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This one down here I won't keep. I'll rip that one off. There's a few weeds in the bottom here I've got to get rid of. Not too bad though. And one day, maybe next year, this thing might find its own bonsai pot, you never know. Might be able to put it in one of my bonsai pots. Certainly deserves to be in one, it's grown pretty well. Okay, so that's my Devils Plum. We'll just grab some of the shoots I cut off. Show you how much I cut off it. Okay, and that's only in, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks, say a month. That much cut off, that much left. And by the time we get to winter, if I keep on it like this, we're going to have some serious twigging and lots of branching to really try and shape the tree. No worries. So that's about it for that one for the day, or for the 3 days that I've been working on all these trees without having a shower, or the 1 day where I did 3. Your pick. Either way, you can't smell me, so it doesn't matter. Just get some weeds out. Okay, so yeah, pretty happy with that. There's the odd branch still in there. Like I say, it's not a big issue, you know, you leave 1 or 2 branches that should have been cut. It's not a big issue because you're going to get back there in winter and be able to really give it a, you know, really have a good look at it with all the leaves gone. Another one here. I'll just pinch that one off. No worries. Cheers for watching. I'll give you a spin on the way out of this tree. And thanks very much. Please subscribe, tell your mates, share it, do lots of sharing, try and promote, you know, my channel. I try my best, but you know, I'm busy a lot of the time, so it's very hard to keep consistent videos coming out, so I'm sorry about that. You know, I only do it for a bit of fun. I don't make any money out of it. In fact, it costs me money to do it costs me money to do these videos actually, you know, buying the lights, camera mount, stuff like that. So it actually costs me money, but that's fine, you know, I enjoy it, that's fine. I have fun doing it. And I pretty much just want to share the experience of bonsai. I want more people to get into it because it's such a cool hobby to do. Just really cool hobby to do. So I'm not worried about the money, it's just, you know, I just want to share the love, share the, you know, share the bonsai hobby. No worries, cheers, spit of the tree, tell your mates, and I'll catch you next time, cheers.